What is this thing with a brass body and a ceramic ball? The rod slides back and forth, as if to remove the steel pin from something. The small pin on the left is made of steel and looks to be original. I found it at my grandparents' house, but they owned an antique store for years, and is unlikely it was ever used by them. I asked an antiques forum, but they didn't get any responses. Someone suggested a steelyard balance used for balancing, but given the way that it mounts and operates, I don't think that's what this is. There's no pivoting function to it, nor any markers that one would typically find on a balance-type apparatus. Any ideas? It's an antique wall-mounted toilet cistern pull. These models were first developed in the late 1800s, a time when only the very wealthy enjoyed private bathrooms in their homes. The hallmark of these toilets was the high-mounted tank and the attached pull chain for flushing because they worked by using gravity to flush wastewater. The brass bracket guides the pull to prevent the handle from swinging around and hitting the walls. What is this thing I found on a shore in Istanbul, within the coast of Black Sea? It's about 30 centimeters long, and its height is around 12 to 13 centimeters. It seems to be made out of titanium, conical, and exposed to high heat. It is moderately heavy, weighs as much as a kilo maximum, and has Russian text on it that says, "Don't touch." Some speculation between friends leads to it being a potential warplane part due to ongoing war. Any idea what it could be for? It's the nose cone and structure on the ramjets for a Russian Kh-31 missile. All four open up after the rocket reaches Mach 1.8, as the air intakes for the main ramjet engine. Here you can see how the cone you are holding is detached in one moment of the rocket flight. They are hinged and are jettisoned from the missile. What is this metal hinge thing on a stick, found amongst gardening equipment in a hoarder's garage? Maybe 4 feet long, and I can't read or recognize the logo. I've kept it around, but I've never been able to figure out what it's for. The previous owner was interested in cars and fishing based on other items found. I'm very curious to learn what this thing is. Any ideas? I remember them. They sold door to door. It's a 1920s mop handle, made by the Fuller Brush Company in Hartford, Connecticut. They're turning the old factory into apartments as we speak. Here's a 1928 Fuller Brushes magazine print ad. It was founded in 1906 by Alfred Carl Fuller. The company began with door-to-door sales of brushes of various sorts, including hairbrushes with a lifetime guarantee for which they are famous. World War II saw the company cut its normal civilian output drastically to make brushes for the cleaning of guns. In 1968, the company was acquired by Sara Lee Corporation. Since January 2018, it has been owned and operated by Galaxy Brush, located in Lakewood, New Jersey. What is this thing? Approximately 23 inches long, 5.25 inches at the collar, 5.5 inches at the knuckle, and weighs roughly 15 to 20 pounds. I'm not sure what type of metal, but a magnet will stick to it. And there are some hard-to-read markings on it also. I used Google Lens and nothing quite like it popped up. Does anyone ever come across one of these before? It's a part of a helicopter rotor, the part connecting the blade to the hub of a helicopter, probably from an Alouette 2 or 3. The triangular part is used to fix the blades, and in the middle is a spring assembly to absorb the forces and to allow the rotation of the arm. What is this set of letters and numbers seen on a Chinese restaurant door in Finland? Are these some lucky numbers thing? It's a Christian Epiphanitide tradition called chalking the door, used to bless one's home. In Catholic countries, it's over almost all entrance doors. It is normatively in the pattern of 3 crosses that are positioned in between the initials of the 3 wise men, which are surrounded by the first 2 and last 2 digits of the current year. The practice of chalking the door originated in medieval Europe, though it has spread worldwide throughout Christendom. What is this strange hardware plunger device? I found these items tucked away in my godson's room while he was staying over. He has been acting a little off lately, so I thought he was bringing drugs into my home. Please spare me the insults, I know I invaded his privacy, but he had a history of drug abuse when he was in foster care, and I was genuinely terrified he was relapsing. Thankfully, I did not find any drugs, but I did find these items. And with him acting strange, I'm wondering if the two things are linked. I don't know what they are, but I don't want to embarrass him, so I'm in search of answers. Does anyone know what these devices are, or what they're meant for? Do I need to worry about whatever these do? Thanks everyone. It's a foreskin restoration device. Circumcision is extremely damaging, and many males feel violated and incomplete when they learn about what happened to them. He is probably embarrassed and doesn't want to reveal such a personal activity, which might be why you are detecting evasiveness. The device you found provides gentle tugging, which induces the natural body processes to grow skin. Over a period of months and years, normally functioning skin is regrown and performs similarly to the foreskin that was removed. Reading between the lines, it sounds like the kid faced other traumas in his life. Restoration is a way to undo one of those traumas and regain bodily autonomy. The device you found is safe and effective, though the process can take years of dedication. While the physical improvement is wonderful, many restoring men feel the psychological effects are equally important, reporting a sense of peace, wholeness, and confidence. What is the purpose of this second fountain? Everyone at my gym asks what's the purpose of this, but no one knows. Can anyone shed some light? The technical term is cuspidor for spitting. With heavy breathing and exertion, your mouth gets all dried out and gross, and your spit is all foamy or ropey. With running, it can even taste like blood in your mouth. It's a bunch of mucus and stuff that you don't want to swallow, so you rinse your mouth out, spit, and then drink. Does anyone have a clue as to what these might be? They are heavy, and there are screw holes in the two legs of each piece. There is stamping on the metal saying, New York. By the weight, I would say that it is iron. It is pretty well rusted, so I am unable to confirm that there are any moving parts. A friend gave these pieces to me years ago because I am a fan of rusty, gnarly things. He has since passed away, so I cannot get any intel from him as to where he got it, or if he knows what it is. I came across it today, and I thought perhaps someone here may have an idea. Any thoughts? Please let us know down in the comments. Thanks for watching. Let's make life fun.